Hello, everybody. It's Brian Dog VR here, and I'm just gonna give my opinion on a few things like drinks, movies, movie ideas. So, should be a little fun. Join code E29. If you ever get a headset, Jay-Z does Madden, or might be Jay-Z plays, or whatever, something. Jay-Z something. Look, if you ever get a headset, I'll probably be in this room when I join. If not, I'll be in a room that's completely private and I won't tell you the code. Anyway, so let's start off with drinks. Now, I might be the only person to share this opinion, apparently, but Prime is not good. It's overrated. In fact, I'd even go to say it's mid. Look, I can get more excitement out of canned lemonade than Prime. And that's how you know your drink is bad. Although I guess my opinion doesn't really have a lot of weight in the grand scheme of things, I do feel like I should have my opinion out there in case any hits want to be placed on me. And I might lose a few subscribers for saying this, but Prime is not good. Now, Gatorade, on the other hand, it's just less healthy Prime. And I do recognize that Prime is more health conscious, which is indeed a good thing, but I'm not at like the point where I really need to be a health nut. And kind of at the age, I'm not going to tell you what my age is, but I'm kind of at the age where like whatever I put in my body, it'll be fine. And I try to not put crap in my body, but as you can see by Gatorade, a few things slip through the cracks. But well, yeah. And this all adds up to my opinion, saying that that Gatorade is better than Prime, which apparently the opinion that nobody else shares. And also, Prime is overpriced. Like, have you seen some of these bottles? They're like $2.25 or like whatever it is, $2.20, whatever for a bottle. It's about as big as my confidence in the world, which is very small. Gatorade, on the other hand, they have bigger bottles, and you can get them refrigerated, but you can get like a huge bottle at like a dollar store for the exact same price as a Prime bottle. Ow. I hit my head. Anybody get the Gorilla Tag if it was realistic reference? Anyway. And water. Okay, I don't even need to say anything. Water is the best drink. I don't care what anybody has to say, and if you don't like it, you're probably a 5-year-old who thinks they can survive entirely on Capri Sun. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but get the heck off of this platform. Don't you have CoComelon to be watching? Or something to be watching that's a baby show. Like, come on, you watching baby shows? Yeah, you should be. And get off YouTube. Go have a life. I'm too far in. Go have a life. Anyway. Sorry, I went on a little bit of a tangent there. You cannot entirely rely on drinks that are not water. Which, a lot of people, for some reason, have tried to disprove. But no. Drink water. It's the best drink ever. And it's healthy. It's really healthy. Nobody don't let anybody ever tell you that something is more healthy than water. You are literally 70% water. Watching this video right now, you are 70% water. Go drink some right now. I can't because I have my VR headset on. I don't want the video to shut off, and also, I don't want to get water on my, oh crap. I don't want to get water on my headset, because that would be bad. Anyway, yeah. That's enough talking about water. Now let's talk about the real stuff. Movies. Now, I don't really watch a lot of movies, and a lot of the movies that I watch are kind of older. But, see, some of those older movies are true classics. Come on, I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. I make a lot of references to it in my every day, but also in my videos, I might start off a video. Actually, no, I start off my videos with the same thing every time. But I'm probably gonna say like hello there a few times, or like just like some Star Wars reference, which is why I love Star Wars. It's a good show, or movie and show. It's a good lot of things. And Harry Potter too. I feel like Harry Potter adults can be better or worse than Disney adults. They're basically at a standstill. Or maybe tied, because if you're like 20 and you still have your Hogwarts house and you still read that, go read Art of War. Go read 1984. Go read something else. No. Choose a better book. And I do love the world that J.K. Rowling made here, but she is transphobic, and I might get canceled if I finish this sentence. She's transphobic. Some people support that for some reason, but I don't really want to give my opinion on this because I'm gonna get canceled if I do. Yeah, cancel the guy with 30 subscribers. Anyway, what's another series? I really like the Hunger Games series. I'm currently reading the second book, Catching Fire, and let me tell you, any book to movie adaptation, the book will be better. I don't care what anybody has to say. The book is always better. Come on. Fight me. I will die on this hill. The book is better than the movie. It doesn't matter what the series is. You know, a book is really boring. Mood Over Manifest, and I'm being forced to read this for school. It is so boring. Anyway, I should probably get back to it. Let's talk about... Well, I already talked about movies, technically. But let's talk about different types of movies. Now, I'm personally a fan of horror movies. But I'm aware that not everybody is. And they're all wrong. People don't like horror movies. Come on, watch The Ring. Watch The Ring. Watch The Ring. Watch The Ring. You can't... Alright. And if you're scared, come on. Be a man. Be a tough. Be tough, okay? Just watch the movie. Okay? Yeah. And as I already discussed, I like the Star Wars movies. Like the Harry Potter movies. Lord of the Rings. Haven't seen it, haven't read it. I think it's a book. It's a book, right? Right. Lord of the Rings, pretty good book. Or no, I haven't read it. I don't know what I'm talking about. And now we're just gonna go to entirely movies. So, let me think of a good movie I saw recently. Creed 3. Saw it in theaters. Beautiful movie. That was exactly what I was expecting. And if you weren't expecting what you saw, you are an idiot. Well, not an idiot. I'm just getting a little hot-headed here. You probably should have expected what the movie was. You probably shouldn't have expected anything less, anything more. It was, in fact, Creed 3. And the whole Rocky saga, I love the Rocky movies, except for 5. One's kind of bad. And 1, I admire it for starting the series and being the first. Those are synonyms. Synonyms. But I do not like the fact that it was on such a low budget. If it was on a higher budget, let me tell you, it would have been a little bit better. Not really my style. Anyway, get back to the thing that matter. So I love the Rocky saga. Love the Creed saga. See, what's another good movie I've seen recently? DC League of Super Pets. That's quite a tonal shift, but it's true. I saw DC League of Super Pets because I had like 40 minute on I had $40 on a Cinemark gift card, and I spent some money to take my dad and I out for a little watching of DC Super Pets, because that's all that they had, and it was pretty good. I'm not really into DC or superheroes in general, but even for that, it was good. In fact, like, almost all the movies that I've seen recently are good. I saw The Karate Kid recently. Obviously not in theaters, because it was made in 1984. I should probably say I watched the 1984 one, not the 2011 one, because I don't trust remakes ever since what they did to my boy Michael Myers in Rob Zombie's Halloween. Yeah, so I saw the 1984 one, and I have these characters, and they're called E29 and Totally Not Killer. Now, Jay-Z Does Madden would know about these, because we kind of brainstormed them together. He came up with I came up with the E29, and he came up with Totally Not Killer. And I'm starting to write like a comic series about these, and they're just like daily, because I find like, alright, so let me just kind of explain the characters. E29 is a unlicensed nuclear physicist. He makes nukes. He loves long walks on the beach, and he lost his right arm during the Vietnam War. Nah, I'm kidding. He's not that old. He lost his right arm up to like here while fencing. He just like got it clean off, like Anakin Skywalker or Darth Vader. See, I love Star Wars. So he got that cut off, and he's kind of just fighting everyone. He has a karate backstory. Think of him as kind of like a Daniel, or E29 is Daniel in the first Karate Kid, and Totally Not Killer is Johnny Lawrence from the Karate Kid. And that last fight, that's basically what they get up to on a daily. Now, I mentioned they're also professional wrestlers. It's kind of neat, right? So they're kind of just having their fights. They're killing each other. Oh, holy crap! They're killing each other, and that's basically what they do. They just kill each other. E29's still working as a nuclear physicist, even though he fights to the death. And making a comic strip about them. And hopefully I can turn it into a movie, like Sporter Man. Although my drawing skills are ridiculous when you see us in the club. Yeah, my drawing skills are not good. And I don't even remember what this had to tie back to, but oh yeah, pro wrestling, I think. Yeah, and I'm just making like these strips about them and their daily life. I did one about E29's routine in the morning and what he does throughout his day. I might make a series out of it on a digital service. I might like make it on, I don't know, what's it called? I don't remember. It's like an iPad thing. I just watched a Scott the Wods episode about the UDraw and the DOS and the Drawsome tablet. It was like Wii accessories. Yeah, well, Sketchpad, something. Procreate on iPad, and I might make that into a series. Like, I don't know, on a website of some sorts. And I'll have a link to that. Anyway, I got off on a real big tangent there. And let's go back to movies. Now let's talk about reboots. Now, reboots are like picking up a series that's been dormant for a while and just making a new movie like nothing ever happened. Except a lot of them are bad. Let's see. Just trying to think of one. I'm thinking mostly probably of TV shows. Well, I seriously can't think of anything. Gotta get out of this map. But let's talk about requels for a moment. Now, requels are mostly relevant, in my opinion, to the horror movies. So, like, Halloween 2018, Scream 2022. Those movies, I haven't seen Scream 2022. I've heard that it's good, but don't trust everybody that you hear. I mean, some people like Prime. And my personal opinion is that Prime bad, Gatorade meh, and water perfect. As I talked in depth about. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. What's another, like, requel? I have it on the tip of my tongue. Well, remakes. I guess that's it for requels. Remakes are, like, restarting the story and, like, telling it basically the exact same. Like, Nightmare on Elm Street, what was it, 2011? Karate Kid 2010. Halloween 2008, or Rob Zombie Halloween. This is where my friend likes to hide a lot, and he just, right when I'm about to get off, or on, he just jumps and runs, and then he gets up back on here. Anyway, so, those are the type of movies, they have like almost an identical story, and they just have different actors. This one's maybe a better spot. It's actually pretty easy to get up here. I hear a train. It's a really loud train. So that's basically reboots. They're just like telling the exact same story, but in a different story. It's kind of hard to describe. Different actors, different script. It's just same basic idea. Now my favorite personally are prequels. Only because of the Star Wars prequels, which, little known fact about me, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie. Come on, watch Obi-Wan versus Anakin, watch them lightsaber duel, watch that lightsaber duel, and tell me that movie isn't cool. Like, come on, I dare you. And actually, oh wait, never mind. I had something good, but then I forgot about it. Let's talk about TV shows. Now, personally, some of my favorite TV shows are, The Office, Modern Family. Don't blame me, I'm weird. I like sitcoms. Seinfeld, The Simpsons, King of the Hill. I have a lot of favorite shows. Those are just a few of them. And I would like to get into series like Wednesday. I watched the first 2 episodes, and then I was like, oh, I'll finish this later. Because it did actually interest me, and I do want to do it over this weekend, but I was like, actually, how about no? And I never just got around to it. I'll probably do it soon-ish. Anyway, that's basically the first part of the series. Should get a little bit longer, but have a nice day.